Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, how you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. So we're here today with Amongst Us rap. The Stupendium feat Dan Bull. So this should be very, very fun. As you can tell right now, actually you can't tell, but right now I am an imposter. I am an imposter. We are putting that nice tie on because we're the imposter. Alright? We're the faker. We're the fake person here. So I'm pretty sure most of us have played Among Us before. And you know, the fun fact is that, you know, I've been reacting to a lot of Stupendium as well as Dan Bull music. So it's always nice to see those two combine, those two fuse. It's always nice to see that happen. So this one just came out recently. So what I will say as well though is this: please go ahead and check out both the videos out. We will be doing both of them in this video, but I will also leave both the videos in the description down below, so you guys can check out each of the separate videos. You know, the Dan Bull version and the Stupendium version. We're starting with the Stupendium version just because that one was the first one that popped up, and then we're gonna do the Dan Bull version right after that. So that's kind of how we're going to be going into this, ladies and gentlemen. But besides that, I will just say, let us hop right in. Shit. I don't think I need to really say anything about Among Us. I think everyone has played at least some of it. Everyone has watched it being played at least a little bit, which is good. Good. You know, it's one of those big games right now, that the games that are kind of blowing up right now, very similar to obviously Fall Guys, where everyone played it for like a good month or so, and then I think nobody played it ever again. I think that's going to happen with Among Us too. But we will see how it all goes, ladies and gentlemen. Let us hop right in. Let's hop right in. Let's hop right in. That's loud. Oh, that's loud. Why is that so loud? That's better. Just another day of duties on the scale. That's better. All the crew that we've expelled out the airlock, thinking that we're Sherlock, trying to ensure whatever is aboard is sent to hell. Because out of suspicion, there's a freak on the mission, and they're picking us up one by one. Hey. But with each wrong decision, we're missing a technician, and there isn't anywhere to run. Pretty much. Blood splatter. Okay. Yeah. That was a bit of a stretch, you know, in the way he like kind of stretched those words as well. But I'll give it that. I'll give that to him. He's painting a narrative right now. Pretty much. Pretty much. Woohoo! Okay. I hate to vent, but I'm gonna get accusatory. By the vent, well, I just saw something super gory. Brought you here to hear my story. Listen up, or you'll be sorry. No. You must be mistaken if you're making such a baseless accusation. I mean, look at this face. Is in an innocent phrase. Exactly. How could you possibly accuse this face? Come on now. Come on now. Seriously, come on now. Mistaken if you're making such a baseless accusation. I mean, look at this face. Is in an innocent fragrance. There's a cinnamon made. So you better shift the blame and face your him in the face. I was in a show you what. Go on then. How do you gonna prove that? This one is jolly. This one I can say absolutely is jolly. Absolutely jolly. Oh no. Alright. Alright. He's dead. In the infirmary. There's been an okay. You all know what I'm about. I love these little clips. All right, you all know what I'm about.
So we need scrutiny to foresee which means are humans. It's either me or you. The people view can see the truth. Look,
Yeah.
the lady don't be pleaded just a wee bit too much.
Please report to the bridge. Crew to the bridge.
Nope.
Thank you. It's you or me, it's me or you, and I can't see what we should do. We'll cast a vote, and when we're through, we'll save the ship or do now lose.
Alright.
And I'm pointing fingers at you. We're firing gun, one by one, till we're filing down to two. I know that I've got nothing to prove, so if you've been telling the truth, well, I'm placing my faith in the vacuum of space.
Now that I think, this thought just came to mind. Now that I think about it, I'm assuming the alternate ending on Dumble's channel, whichever one, or one of them will have them winning, and one of them will have the imposters winning. I think that's what's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go down.
I say it's him, he says it's me we should dispatch. So cast a vote and blast the bloke out of the hatch.
Oh no. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Left in pieces. Rest in pieces.
Just let me.
The piano folds. Oh, he's going off. Oh, he's going. Let's go. The Stupendium was an imposter. 0 imposters remain. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Hello, thanks for watching, and a massive thanks to all my incredible patrons for making this project possible. And a big thanks
I wonder where
to
you get a
Neville for
space
making
helmet when you really think about it.
If you head over to his channel, you can see the alternate ending.
Oh, I will.
Ooh, what could happen?
None of this, as always.
Check out the playlist for more. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and why not check out the brand new and Impostor Calls poster and t-shirt. In the meantime, my helmet's open in deep space, so I've got no air, which is probably quite bad. Bye!
Joyous! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, they won. But now we're switching over to the dark side. Now we're switching over to the dark side. Now we're the imposter right here, alright? Now we're the imposter right here, ladies and gentlemen. What I will say about this one is jolly. Like, obviously it's painting a narrative, which, you very much have to, because Among Us is a narrative-driven game. Yeah, it's not a narrative-driven game in the sense that the game itself has a narrative, but the game you're playing is a narrative. If someone is an imposter, you have to figure out with the context clues. It reminds me very much of what's that game that everyone used to play? Mafia. It reminds me very much of. It basically is a Mafia. It's basically just another version of Mafia, of the game Mafia. Which I feel like if there was like an online, there is an online version of the game Mafia, but it's not as good as the offline version. And for the offline version, you need like 10 people. So from that perspective, I just want to say this was jolly. This is fun, honestly. I will say more about this, but let's check out Dan Bull's version first. I'm assuming the beginning is the same. That's my assumption. The beginning is the same until like the ending. But yeah, let's check it out first, and then let me talk about it a little bit more. But this really is a narrative-driven rap, which again fits the game to a T. Just quieter than the last one, no?
Slightly spooked by all the crew that we've expelled out the airlock, thinking that we're Sherlock, trying to ensure whatever is aboard is sent to hell. Cause I have a sneaking suspicion there's a freak on the mission, and
He was the imposter the whole time. The whole time. I was like, oh no, he's doing the work. He can't be the imposter.
finish the task that's in her and dash. In fact, I'm a beginner at this, but still I'll give it a bash. Clear if anybody witness me, get rid of the trash. But if they
You can also, now that I'm listening it for like the second time, you can really tell like the difference in their style, which it's very evident that they both have a very different style. I feel like the best way to describe it, honestly, I think Dan Bull is much more story oriented, whereas Stupendium is very much a little bit more flair. I would consider that a little bit more flair, a little bit more highlight, a little bit more. Ooh, let me show you what I can do. Whereas Dan Bull is very much like, ooh, let me tell you what I want to tell you, kind of in that vein.
finish the task that's in her and dash. In fact, I'm a beginner at this, but still I'll give it a Clear if anybody witness me, get rid of the trash. But if they didn't, we're in for a nasty game and a crash. The killer has to be diligent, cause a slip of the mask could mean the difference between winning and getting evacuated. We're trapped in a heated debate on who's a friend or foe. Will you be eaten to space? To know, depends on the vote.
Right. I would have been wrong. I'll say this, I would have been wrong. But deciding between those two, I would have definitely been wrong. That's all I can say. Because I would have been like, I saw the Stupendium with the electrical. I was like, yeah, I have faith. I have faith that he's a good person. Dan Ball, he's an evil person. Could be both.
You must be mistaken if you're making such a baseless accusation. I mean, look at this face, isn't it innocent, fragrant as a cinnamon made? So you better shift the blame and face you him in the face. I was in electrical and straightening all the wires. I know you're skeptical, I tell you.
Whoops. That's exactly what I mean when I say he's kind of a lot more flashy with it. He's like, all right, I'm flexing a lot more. Like, I don't have muscles, so this doesn't work. But like, imagine if I had muscles. I'm like, yeah, woohoo, yeah. That's him right now, lyrically flexing.
I was in electrical and straightening all the wires. I know you're skeptical, I tell you he's conspired. When I saw a flashing tentacle eviscerate the ventricles of one magenta gender blue offensively retired. It's a lie, I didn't do it. It was you and I can prove it.
Go on.
The CCTV, we will see the culprit while we view it. I need a seen it and deleted it already. I swear these days only repeats are on the telly.
Poor Green, man. Poor Green. Poor Green.
Red alert, we need security. There has been a murder spree. Isn't it suspicious that no witnesses were there to see? Would you quit giving me the third degree? Refer to Green. Green's dead.
He's dead. It's a robbery.
Need an emergency meeting to determine what we should do, but everyone's speaking mutant. There's been a mutiny of mutants who are being a nuisance.
And this is right here is I feel like it's a little bit where like a Dan Bull starts to play. He's like, okay, I got it. Yeah, shake it off. Just shake a few lines off.
We should do, but everyone's speaking mutant. There's been a mutiny of mutants who are being a nuisance. So we need scrutiny to foresee which means are humans. It's either me or you. The people view can see the truth. Look,
Aye.
it's the lady doctor pleaded just a wee bit too much.
Aye.
Crew, please report to the bridge. Crew to the bridge.
We all know who they're voting this time.
It's you or me, it's me or you, and I can see what we should do. We'll cast a vote, and when we're through, we'll save the ship. Both do now losing faith in our crew, and pointing fingers at you. We're fighting them gun, one by one, till we're finally down to two. I know that I've got nothing to prove, so if you've been telling the truth, well, I'm placing my faith in the vacuum of space. Let's face it, we haven't a clue. I say it's him, he says it's me we should dispatch. So cast a boat and bout the bloke out of the hatch. Thanks a lot, guys. Oh look, low oxygen. What a surprise.
Surprise, yeah.
Been stuck in with you. By the way, look, flushing the loo. Don't mind me.
Damn.
Prime shields.
Damn. And now he's going off. Joy. He was not the imposter. Of course he was not. Everything access denied. Everything access denied. You know what? Fair enough. I thought they both be the imposter.
That was the Stupendium. Subscribe to us both. Become a patron to get your name in the credits. And listen on Spotify. Bye.
Very much do so, ladies and gentlemen. Very much do so. That's actually sorry. Just as I was about to say it, it's goes. But that's actually a very, very dope picture, poster, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that as well. Those two, I think, are very, very cool. I have to say, very, very cool. But now we're on Neva's side. Let's talk about this. Because this was a joyous fusion of storytelling, of a narrative that was being woven, as well as some lyrical flexing. Is that a word? I don't know. I'm making it a word right now. Lyrical flexing. Okay, lyrical flexing. Just flex. Flex. Now, first of all, the absolute real question here. where do you get the space? I get the space suit, but where do you get the space helmet? That's what I want to know. All right, that for me, that is the important part. Where do you get the space helmet? I want to know. I really, really, really want to know, because those are damn cool. Like, imagine me being in one of those videos with like a space helmet, like, hello, I can barely breathe. like that would just be crazy. Like, I kind of want one now. I kind of want one now, to be completely honest. Kind of reminds me of like the Doctor Who, of like season 3, season 3, something episode. I think like episode 7 or so, or episode 6. That's kind of what this reminds me of. All right, we're in space, and that's kind of the space suit. It's like it works. It works what it's trying to do. Impostor. Well, I thought both of them would be the imposter. I thought like, oh, we flip it around, the imposter wins, and then the imposter loses, and then on the other side, the imposter loses. But no. Dan Bull was innocent the whole time. He was innocent the whole time. One time he won the game, the other time he lost the game. Damn it. He won the game once, he lost the game the other time. I will say this though. Should have seen it coming. Should have seen it. The clues were sprinkled all over. All right, the clues were sprinkled everywhere in the video. But you know how it sometimes goes. You believe what you see. Or as Sherlock Holmes always said, considering they mentioned Sherlock Holmes, you see, but you do not observe. And I saw, but I did not observe. All right. So from that perspective, I have to say, very much a jolly song. Very much just a good old song. It's a good old song. I mean, a classic. that's what a good old song is. This is a classic. All right. It's a classic. It's I'll be honest. I don't think Among Us will be played in like 2 months time. It's one of those like very like seasonal games, not even seasonal, just like the game of the month basically. I don't think it's going to be really played. Like there will still obviously be the odd 1 or 2 people playing it in 2 months time, but I feel like it has its hype right now. In 2 or 3 months time, I don't think people are really going to play it as much. But I will still say this. I feel like when you look back at this song, like let's say a year down the line when nobody's playing it, in my opinion, like when nobody's playing the song in a year down the line, again, I could be completely wrong. This could be a CSGO TF2 scenario where it's like, yeah, everyone still plays it years down the line. I mean, TF2 kind of not as much anymore, but like CSGO, most certain people still play that to this day. It could very much be a scenario like that, but I feel like, honestly, when you look back at the song in like a year's time, the vibes will still be great, the vibes will still be good, and people will still know, you know, to appreciate this song. So I think this is going to be like one of those songs that you can look down, you know, 5-6 years down the line and still be like, yeah, this is still jolly. This is still very, very jolly. This is still very, very thematic, and it has a narrative as well, you know, which is obviously very important when you think about Among Us. So from that perspective, that's all I have to say though, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I have to say. I will leave both videos in the description down below. Please go ahead and check them out. If you can as well, so obviously support them on patreon.com. You know, that's obviously something that you have to decide for yourself. But yeah, besides that, ladies and gentlemen, I will see all of you in the next one. Let me know. I'll pose one interesting question. I'll pose one very interesting question to all of you. And that is this. Are you good at Among Us? Now, I want you to be honest, because I know everyone... I'm going to be the same. Everyone's going to be like, of course I'm good. I'm the best. I'm absolutely magnificent. But are you really? Are you really? That's what I want to know. Are you really good at the game? Like, I want you to be honest with me and tell me, oh yeah, I'm good. I can sway anyone's mind, you know? I'm a master at BSing my way through it. Or are you more of a... I'm the calm, calculated one. I only speak when I need to. Don't draw attention to myself. I am infallible. I am the king at the game. Or are you more like, I don't really care. I'm the imposter. Oh, why are you wanting me off? What kind of player are you, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I will see all of you in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out. And as always,